Okay, I think I have everything in order. Where is game capture? And it shows up. Okay, so, uh, I'm trying to think of what to say. Uh, what happened there? Okay, whatever. But, this is a game that, uh, I forget whenever I actually first saw anything for it. I think the first thing I saw for it was a demo they put on uh somewhere where they actually made all of the actual controls physical. Like you actually had to turn dials and stuff to actually play the game. But at the time I didn't actually know anything about it. And then like maybe a month ago I actually saw some gameplay for it, and I learned that they were going to be putting out a public demo here. Well, eventually I found out they were putting it out today, and so I was waiting, and I actually found the time to do a stream for it today. But yeah, from what I know, I think we're in like Spain or that area. I mean, looking at that map down here, it seems like we're in this area with Spain and I don't remember what that is. I don't know if we're ever in there or if that's where we start. I don't have no clue. I might have to change some audio settings because for some reason every time I boot up the game, it's so loud. Like I'm pretty sure if I had my headphones on the other side of the room, I could hear the game coming from my headphones clearly. That's how loud this stuff is, and I feel like it's still pretty loud, even with it being at 30%. I don't know what it is with my setup, but that's just how it seems to be. Also, that's getting quite far up on my meters. So I might have to figure out what noises those are and turn them down. But yeah, let's start. So I guess we're gonna go through the tutorial in the form of a calibration fire. Our nest has been commissioned. Pre-operational ranging is required before active deployment. The target has been designated by High Command for calibration purposes. Confirmation of fire accuracy is the sole objective. And, if I remember correctly from what I saw, the person I watched, we're gonna be committing some war crimes doing this calibration fire. Thus, oh yeah, I don't think I even mentioned that this is an artillery mech we're basically in the 1920s, I think. We're in Spain, and we've got a double barrel artillery mech. Somehow Spain developed that. My goodness, that's loud. Stop creaking. But yeah, committing war crimes as its first active deployment. Okay, yeah, I need to, let's knock that down a bit more. Be kind of nice if, that's still pretty loud. Hold on. Okay. I'm not gonna turn that down anymore. Let's cut that by about half. We're definitely gonna need to cut that down by about half. Okay. I mean, I understand that we're like standing right next to an engine right now, but I need to be able to hear. There's a low rumble. Let's see what happens whenever we, Ooh, I'm seeing some ghosting. Why is there ghosting? Uh... That was already pretty low. I mean, we might as well have some music. Okay, so we read our mission, we measure the shot, we do calculations, then we load what we've calculated, we get it into position, and then we fire. Oop, we're getting stuff in. Begin calibration firing test. Plot your firing trajectory to target on the map. Fire HE shell at the target. Okay, mark that down and mark that down. Glory to Castile. that's basically the layout of the mech. We've got the receiver, which is the, what I was just looking at. Requisition, which is on the other side over there. Probably covered up with that tarp. Because that's not going to be used until later. You've got the magazines here. My mouse doing weird things. But yeah, that's the left magazine. The right magazine's been covered up because we're not using that. But yeah, double barrel artillery mech in like the 1920s. Lots of HE. What's that supposed to be? If I know something about the paint schemes on military ammo, I believe high explosive is actually supposed to be like a yellow tip. Maybe like that. What's that? Is that AP? I can't quite read what it says up there. But let's get this taken care of. Hold on. No. It's really hard to know when you've got things properly adjusted. I hear no difference. Is it on a different audio track? Is it not music? Let's just put it to 0, see what happens. It's on a different audio track. That's why it's not changing. And I don't think there's any actual music other than that. In user interface volume, what's the user interface? I'm not hearing anything other than me clicking. Like, the clicking's coming from my mouse. So, I don't know. What are you? Are you ambience? No, it's not ambience. Is it interaction? No. So I can't really turn that down much more. Is it UI? Nope. I don't know what this is. I might just have to turn the music off. Just so I can not have loud music in my ears. Because it's definitely not the canon. It's not mechanical. I don't think. I'm gonna turn that up a bit. Gonna turn that up a little bit too. I mean, I understand that it's got this, but it's like, do you see how fiddly I have to be with that? What is this? I don't remember seeing this in anybody's play of an earlier version. I feel like I don't want to do that right now. Well, I mean, I haven't done much yet anyway, so, talk about a war horn. It's like, it just goes into a pipe, so I'm just, like, hesitant to do anything with it. But now I know it's, just a big noisemaker. Okay, let's get this worked out. Okay, so we are... Yep, that's at 5-5. So Q4. Oh, it's marked here. Okay. So 4-2. So we want to go from 5-5 over here. I could have gotten that a bit more on point. Okay, 4-2. Okay, so I think that's the first one. Get rid of that one. Didn't know if it was a left click or a right click. Okay. So I guess we take the bearing and range over to here. It's almost 9K out. Okay, 8.93. Let's just go full bore. Don't need anything to do with the bearing yet. Tells you that you can't interact with that yet. Why would I want to hit E to interact with it? Just grab it and go. Okay, 17.86. Okay, we've got a firing solution. So, now... we want HE... Right? Yeah, HE. Is that what this said? Yeah, this said HE. Yeah, fire HE shell. Kinda loud. Might need to turn some of that down again. I can never get audio right. Everything's just so loud on my computer. Okay, yep, we're... Oh, I can just click. And now we've got all the powder charges. Now time to send them home. Why would you have a hanging light on a moving structure? I guess for style points at that point. Okay, let's see here. Use that to rough it out. Really? It's only at 962. Okay, rough it out a bit more. Ah, I see. There's an indicator right there. Okay, 17.86. Okay. Now let's confirm that... Oh wait, we need bearing. We are not at... We need to go to 85.5. I don't like how these aren't actually as analog as I'd like them to be. I don't really like them stepping over. But that's how they are. Okay. Let's see. Fire mission confirmed. We've loaded HE. We are at 85.5 degrees of rotation. Elevation is at 17.86. Time to arm. Well, do or die. Maybe. Man, that's loud. Okay, so what did we hit over here? Civilian, civilian, civilian. Yes. Looks like we are committing the war crimes. civilian target. And that's a hospital. Hmm. We could commit a war crime, I guess. Okay. Yeah, target's at 4-2. And, uh, I mean, we did kill the hospital, so... Yes, we did. I do believe we did commit a war crime. Hey, 1927, as I said. 1920s. Okay. Well, time to retire for the day. Mission complete. Monstrous strike on Mercy Ward. Official report: anti-monarchists detonated a bomb in the hospital's entry courtyard, murdering 163 and maiming over 300 citizens. A brutal atrocity meant to shatter the very heart of Castile. The attack occurred during visiting hours, which has been described by the king as particularly unsporting. Okay, I guess we move on to the next one. Fire and Light intelligence has identified an anti-monarchist element operating within the city. Separately, High Command has scheduled a celebratory illumination over the Royal Palace to mark the Journal's Peace Initiative. Iron Nest has been assigned both operations. So not only are we to fire upon anti-monarchists, but we're also putting on a light show. Okay. Ah, yes. Because I want to interact with this. Ah. Drink the coffee, I guess. Yeah, I just kind of, was messing with this on the main menu. And apparently, the coffee stuck around. And apparently it tried to make coffee. Nope, not ready to quit the main menu yet. Not even a shower curtain. But then again, if you're in here on your own, why do you even need a shower curtain other than to keep it in the basin? Challenge mission high scores. Oh. These are basically recordings of what their map looked like as they were doing the challenge mission that'll prop up once you're done with basically all the tutorial missions, which is what constitutes the demo at this point. Nope, I don't want to exit mission. It's just a light on a hook on the ground. How's it even getting power? Well, time to head upstairs and do my duty. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's just get rid of the useless information. Okay, AG, where we are, spotter 1, spotter 2. Okay. Bearing 103 and bearing 046. Well, time to wake everybody up. Okay, let's see here. Okay, spotter 1 is at N10. So, up here at 1-3. Spotter 2 is at M107. So down here. Okay, which one do I need? I think it's yellow. Wait, what's the compass for? Oh. Okay. Okay, let's drag it out. So, spotter 2 is 046. I need drink. Okay. So 103 from this spotter. And we're at H355. Okay. So let's get our firing solution. Okay, I think we have all the information we need. Let's do about half the powder. 13 kilometers. .07. Let's go 4 powder. What's our elevation? Oh, I apparently don't need that. Okay. So, let's put everything into the barrel. Okay. Okay, time to send it home. Okay, we need bearing 65. .8. We are now ready to get the elevation, which is 39. Two, 1. 39.21. Okay. Let's just confirm everything. We've got our target. We loaded HE. Bearing is at 65.8. Elevation is at 39.21. We are going to arm it. If only this was multiplayer, then I could be like down the horn or something. Also, why does this have a latching mechanism whenever it's just on a hook, on a chain? Well, here we go. Okay. How'd I do? Target hit. 2 new targets exposed. Let's see what we have. Target destroyed. 2 additional hostile elements have been identified. Destroy both before proceeding. Understood. Okay, so we're just gonna get rid of you, get rid of you. Don't think we need any of this anymore. You know what? Let's pull this out. So if we plonk it right there, I could get both of those. Why, yes. I do like splash damage. Okay. We've got our next target. We've got 96 powder charges. Don't think it really matters, but we're gonna step it up a little. Actually, let's keep it at 4, because then I won't have to do the elevation again, I think. Yeah, it's just a little bit. So it's not... Okay. Cycle a new round. Send it in. Ah, that's the powder magazine. Or at least how it loads it in. Okay, let's get the new bearing. Okay. $38.94. Okay. 38.94, 68 degrees, HE. We're ready to go. Targets eliminated. Okay. Targets destroyed. Second fire mission now authorized. Starburst over Royal Palace. Star shell only, so just flares. Ground observer will mark corrections directly on impact recon photos. Confirm and repeat until satisfactory. Okay, so we've completed that. Okay. Well, time to turn our focus to the Royal Palace, which I guess it's over here. And now I need to sneeze. Hold on. Okay. Okay, bearing 242 from spotter 1. Clear those marks. Yeah, okay. 242. Bearing 242. And then 5.16. .16 kilometers. So that means we are going to be firing up here. Yeah, we don't want that one anymore. Wonder what these are gonna be for, because they don't have anything on them right now. Okay. Time to calculate this. Okay, 4.48. We're gonna go with a single charge this time. We need an angle of 53. Let's load up an illumination round. Okay, let's get this bearing into place. That. Oh wait, 76. There we go. 53.76. You know, it'd be nice. Would it be nice? I don't know. Actually, I think I'm trying to find the right word. Something about, having multiplayer would be great. Especially if you have a variation of the Iron Nest where this table isn't anywhere in the gunnery area here. Like, if this map table was like up there, and so you had to have somebody back here loading while somebody's doing calculations, because whenever it gets really going, I think that'd be fun. What the heck's this lever for? I think I found a bug. It'd be nice if we could actually see it fire out the front. What are these levers for? Well, you know, it doesn't really matter, actually. I think it's time to put on a show. Okay, we need to adjust that direction. .5. Well, 4.45. So, over there. I should have done it with the yellow. I'm like, wait, that's not how you're supposed to do it. Okay. Now we got it. Okay. Let's go full bore on this again. Blocked for load. Okay. Okay, 3, 2, 4, 22. We need 11.6. There we go, 11.6. Okay, that doesn't tell me what this does. Oh, it puts it away. No, bring it back. I need it. It's all the way over there. Bring it back. Why is there even an option to do that? Okay, 11.6, 324.2. Okay, so fire mission complete. King looks pleased with the last one. Don't think I've ever seen him smile before. Okay. I had 2 rounds left. An AG and a flare. think it's time to hit the hay. Okay. Where's my bed? Over here. How many times must we turn the other cheek? For 3 years, the General has extended every olive branch available to him. And for 3 years, the British rebels have returned branches aflame. As His Majesty the King honored the General's dedication to peace with a medal, the anti-monarchists desecrated the ceremony with artillery fire upon a civilian quarter. One wonders when the General's patience will find its limit. I'm pretty sure we're the ones that fired on them. Can anybody say false flag? For sale, window glass, half price. All is well in Castile. This is an approved statement. For sale, second-hand roof tiles. Scattered but recoverable. Bring your own ladder. For sale, mystery meat. Freshly landed this morning. I don't think I'd want that mystery meat. Insurance. Home. Revised terms. Why, yes. With all this artillery fire, I wouldn't be surprised if such things would be getting revised. Okay, so this newspaper is written 2 months after the events that because it says October 14th, 1927. On an evening set aside to honor the General's continued pursuit of peace, the anti-monarchists remind us all that no such pursuit concerns them. Their only correspondence arrives written in the blood of innocence. Work through the whistling. Factory output must not falter due to minor atmospheric screeching. Correction wins wars. Well, I'm done reading things. Liberation. Anti-monarchist forces have maintained an occupation of Ciudad Real. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Real. High Command has ordered the city restored to the Crown. Iron Nest has been repositioned to support the operation. Requisition procurement is authorized to meet operational requirements. Ooh. We're still on the move. I think I'd rather have a hammock than that thing, if this is how the thing moves around. Okay, we're receiving orders. Okay. Clear the hostiles, destroy 5 hostile enemy units. Requisition is authorized. Repositioning complete. IronS is at I-653. Spotter, spotter, and spotter. We're 3 kilometers outside of city. We already know that. Believed active in friendly urban. Believed active in friendly urban. Okay, let's mark out these 3 targets and then we can work out what we're doing from there. Yes, we need to requisition items. We're at 85. But we still need to requisition some things. Okay, we are in I-6. Up here. 5-3. Okay. Spotter 1. J10. One 6. Spotter 2. L4. 3 9. Spotter 3 E104. Okay. So target 1 is 255 from spotter 1. And 292 Okay, so let's mark that. Clear those. So spotter 272. Spotter 3. Where's spotter 3 again? Here. 317. Okay, so it's 8.2. Okay, 8.22 from spotter 1 and 9.4 9.44. So it's either the target's over here or it's over here. I'm gonna say it's over here. Because why would they be over here? Well, I'm gonna say the target's over here. Okay. I need to requisition stuff. Incendiary. Propaganda shell. Mustard gas, basically. Some powder charges. AP star. Okay, let's get some star shells. I want them in the right magazine. Yeah, we'll have 3 star shells. Gonna put a couple AP. How many? I'm gonna go with one in each magazine. And then fill the rest with HE. Okay, we've got one more. Oh, wow. Something's disappearing whenever you get in the wrong spot. Okay, so 2 in the right. Yep, that seems to be correct. Okay, I think our first mission is going to be seeing what's over here. So let's grab that. And we will send a flare over. Okay. Star round. Bearing is 294. $294.8. Star round. Let's go with 3 charges at 7.86 kilometers. Was Spain even using kilometers, like the metric system at this point? I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure they didn't have a mech like this at all during that time anyway, so. Okay. Well, time to calculate. Okay, we've got a fire mission. Okay, we actually want it over here because this is where we have the stars. Okay, bring us over to 294. I don't really want to spin it that far. Yeah. Okay, 294.8. And we want to elevate to 31. $31.44. Okay, so we've got a star, we've got 3.44, 294.8. Okay. We're armed. Okay. Well, do we want to flare this and see what happens? I think we do. See what's over here. So, I mean, we could use 8p to not incur much of any why am I blanking on the term? My goodness. I knew the term. Where'd it go? Where'd it go in my head? For some reason, my brain wants to say incidental casualties, and it's like, no, that's not it at all. Whatever, we don't need needless casualties. So let's go put these magic numbers into the machine. Yeah, we'll keep it at 3. Okay, bearing to target. Okay. Give me a new fire solution. We're gonna get this into position first. Okay, 263.1. We're gonna load it over here because that's where the stars are. They must have sped up the loading RAM. $26.72. 26 point, well, 263.1. Okay. Works. Time on target. A few seconds. Okay, we didn't get any additional information. Because that target is right on the edge. Okay, so first fire mission will be using AP on these guys. Yeah, I'm seeing some ghosting going on. Is that the ambient occlusion doing that? I don't know. But up here... Yeah, if we hit that directly, and if we hit this, like, over here, we should be able to get that taken care of. Okay, so let's go. We're gonna do 2 fire missions at the same time. we're gonna go right about there. That is there. Okay, let's go with 297. 297.8. AP. Think that's infantry. Yeah, that's infantry, okay. $8.5 no. $8.5 no. Let's load 4. 4 for both of these. Okay. So, fire mission 1. Okay, set bearing to 289. .9. And distance to almost 7 kilometers. Keep it at 4 charges just because. Okay, we're gonna put 297 on that side and 289 on this side. Okay, AP is ready there. AP is ready there. Okay. $289.9. We'll get these set up. $25.77, and this one needs to be 20. Okay. I think we're lined up for the first shot. Let's see. 2899 273. We are ready. Okay, 297. Point 8. We didn't quite make that one. Got a little too close. Oh well. I think we're ready for the second. $297.8. Okay, we managed to save that one. Ah, additional targets. Okay, let's see what's being written over here. Board observers report a probable enemy ammunition cache across the river. Priority target designated. Conduct recon flight over grid P4. Confirm position to neutralize with AP. Understood. Okay. Ceasefire. Understood. Well, considering one of these can level, one of these HEs can level a whole city block. Does it level a whole city block? Or does it just level? I mean, looking at these, it could. Ugh. What is up with today? Sneezing, coughing. Okay, we have... we only had 2 AP, so I'm gonna need to get another AP. Recon flight over. P4. P4. So, bearing 0 would be it going up. I kind of want to see what's over here. So let's go with bearing 147. Good enough. Send it. Okay, there's nothing there. We've got that target. Let's finish up with our infantry. So I'll just throw a high explosive over there. Okay. Yeah, I'll just lob high explosive at these two. Okay, so the first one's going to be this. Okay. HE. At 263 on the dot. And then at 8K. You know what they need to add to this game? Resistance when turning these things. Because if it's super smooth, you can't really get a feel for anything. Like, if you can just go wah, 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 all the time, then it's like, yeah, it's immediate feedback, but it just doesn't feel right. It feels like you need to put a bit more effort into it. Yeah, 4 charges for going out that far. Okay. Two 771. Oh, I just realized that that does not have a cutout in it for that stuff. It's just poking out of the casing. I mean, it is, what, a dev team of 2? So I guess it'll take them a bit of time before they can get this looking like this. But I mean, it already looks pretty good. Okay, 2771. Bring it back to 5. No, we're gonna keep it at 4 charges. Yep, send it. I keep hitting Alt to move my cursor around. That's not how it works in this game. Okay, let's get this set up. AG, send it home. Okay. I mean, if they at least changed the ones, if they at least changed the decimal points to be fully analog instead of ticking over, that would help with the fine adjustments. Okay, let's see here. We want 24 on that, 17 on this. Almost got it. $17.79. Okay. We are in line for our first shot. Lock it in. Okay, 263. Oh, overshot it. Overshot it again. $263 on the dot. And we're already... Yep, target eliminated. Okay, we got a little too close. Okay, I'm going to order another AP for the left magazine. You know what? Let's order another thing of charges. Yeah, it's not helping that they're danger close. Okay, let's grab this. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's line up the middle of that with the edge of the iris. Keep holding Alt because I'm used to doing that for Vintage Story. Okay, so let's get our firing solution. So, right about in there. Okay. Back out to 8K. 842. Okay. Move it back to 8P. We're going to 260. 261. On the dot. Oh, wait. I meant to hit that one earlier, not that one. Okay, 25, 26. Okay. Oh, they still got hit. How'd that even happen? Like, look at that. They weren't even... Okay, that shouldn't have happened. And that shouldn't have happened. Because the craters... I don't know, I guess it's scripted like that. Oh well. Hit that with AP. High command still needs that ammo bunker eliminated. Hit it with AP. Understood. Okay, so bearing 1048. Okay, AP. We are going to a distance of 7.38. Let's just send it. Give them the bad news as fast as possible. Or would it be the good news? Okay. Turret is in position. Now, is it at the recommended? No. .76. Target eliminated. Sector cleared. Local garrison will consolidate. Stand down until further orders. Ammo cache destroyed. Understood. Standing down. Oh, is this like one of the leg actuators? I think those are the leg actuators. I feel like there's supposed to be more stuff to be able to make such a thing actually work. Well, standing down. Royal City reclaimed. November 18th. But this is still being published on the 19th? December 19th? The Sierva autogyros delivered the General's autogyro artillery observation units have been credited for their decisive actions in the liberation of the city, marking what military observers are calling the first genuinely practical application of aircraft in warfare. That thing just looks ridiculous. For sale, home. Some reassembly required. Okay. Uh, Counter battery, uncontested engagement. You know, I only got about an hour left for my stream. So I think I'm actually gonna call it here. Oh, hey, we can scoot around. I like how all the menus are actually... They're actually a part of the Iron Nest. Conducted fire missions with minimal allied casualties. I tried to. Maintained exceptional average accuracy across all fire missions. Sustained consecutive kills across successive fire missions. Completed the mission requisitioning only the minimum assets necessary. Okay, so... Yeah, it's like all the menus are actually just part of the Iron Nest. But you can't really interact with anything over here other than the missions. Oh, you can turn off the light. Oh, you can make it dark and brooding. Or atmospheric. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna call it here. The main menu. Yeah, where'd the other coffee cup go? Oh, it's in the book. There are 2 coffee cans now. Okay, well... yeah, yeah, it's like... The game is entertaining. It's just that I'm sure it would be a little more entertaining if you had at least one other person in there with you. But yeah, it's a 2 main dev team, and It's like, it'd be nice to have multiplayer, but at this point, I'm not really gonna expect such. Maybe if somebody could mod it in, it'd be interesting, but I don't know. Hopefully, I'll have a income by the time this game actually releases. So, yeah, I don't know. Uh, I'm trying to think of things, but I don't think I have anything else to really say. Other than I still don't know when the next time I'm gonna be able to stream is. It's like I've been getting lucky here. It's like we've been able to meet our quota for Instacart, as in our self-imposed quota, because we need a we need a certain amount of money to make ends meet, and we at least know how much that is. Oh, that was unexpected. But uh, I also put in for a couple jobs, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever hear from them. Well, guess I'll just end the stream here.